What time do you end up going to work? What time do you usually get to work?
Well, so I actually have two jobs, and my first job starts on around 8 a.m. and ends on 4 p.m. And after that, I usually work from 6 p.m. until like midnight with a small breaks for English classes or dinner.
Wow, that is a lot of work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just too much work. I can't even believe that. Okay. And wow. Uh, Julieta, how's it going? Maybe. Um, okay, maybe not. Julieta, maybe if you try to leave and come back, that might help. Yeah. Uh, okay. And so, sorry. All right, Heidi. You said you went grocery shopping. What did you cook for dinner?
Dinner is pork saute, steak, pork steak. Hello?
My mind.
Hello?
Yeah. So it's not a pork steak. It's a little bit
Pork steak,
different.
yes. I will eat
It's
pork steak. I remember my friend. My friend.
sorry. It's a
Uh-huh.
pork chop. We would
Pork
say a
chop,
pork chop.
not steak.
Yeah,
I
pork
remember
chop.
Texan friend. He always said he loved beef steak. So he said, after eating pork chop, I feel weird. He said, I
Yeah.
remember I laughed like the American.
Yeah. That makes sense. They definitely are very similar but very distinct. Um, okay. Yeah. So generally when we say like steak, it's like a steak. We would just it's always beef, and a pork chop. Um, yeah. And Julieta, can you talk now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
Perfect.
hello. Good
Hey,
morning.
and good morning. How's your day been so far?
Not bad.
Okay, not bad. Not bad is better than bad. What have you been up to?
Nothing, just study.
Okay. And what are you studying today?
Um, mm, I have to find something that is a system of distribution as a
Okay.
reference.
Okay. System of distribution. So find something that's a system of distribution as a reference.
Mm,
Okay. Do you know what you
Yes,
might use?
yes. There is a system of to recharge electrical vehicles, and that's all I think I have to.
Okay. I lost you a little bit. I heard something about electrical vehicles, but after that, didn't have anything. Okay. Unfortunately. But so it looks like it might just be the three of us. No, it looks like I'm
I
frozen
can't
now.
hear you. I'm sorry.
No, that's probably my fault. It looks like I'm frozen now. Hold on, let me leave and come back. I'll be right back, guys.
Hello?
Hi, Heidi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm
Come
fine.
stai?
Sto bene, grazie.
sono contenta. Quindi pioveva oggi?
어제 piove.
Sì.
Sempre piove. How about in Italy? Is it warm or cold? Where
Mm, I,
where do you live in Italy? Rome?
no, I live in Pisa,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm living in London.
Okay, sorry. Um, see if that's better. Hopefully. And yeah, so
What?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's better. But if it looks like it'll just be the three of us, is there anything that you guys would rather do other than garage sales? Is there another class or anything? Heidi or Julieta?
Yes, I'm here. I
Yeah,
couldn't
so
hear you.
Just Sergey
can you,
blocked me. Then he disconnected. After that, he couldn't enter that place because he blocked me.
that's unfortunate.
I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
I don't know. He is persistent. Always blocks me.
I don't know.
Please tell him. Don't send message. I don't like this one.
Okay, yeah. I, I guess a lot of it's just between you guys. I don't try not to get involved in that stuff as much, but
He blocked
yeah.
and he asked me, you should go out. Then I can enter this place. Why I need to do that? I didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, that's definitely not on you. So yeah, you're good. Uh, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So is there anything else that you guys would rather do other than garage sales? So just because it's the two of you, I know you guys have both done that before.
Before someone always chat on the group chat. Then I was reading at a very lower place. Always some word came out from the picture. So I said, please stop typing. Then Sergey said, I want to type. After that, he already blocked me. I don't know why.
That's not a big deal. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
You're an awful person to help. Why I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know.
I didn't do anything, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just what it is.
He blocked me, and today as well. Then
Yeah.
he
I
asking me to leave class. Why?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just try to ignore it as much as you can.
What?
Uh, but yeah, right. So again, with class, something with garage sales, or is there something else that you guys want to do? Anything else?
Play the lesson as usual.
Okay. And right, so you guys kind of know what we're gonna do. So let's have Heidi. Can you ask Julieta the second question?
What is the garage sale?
The second question.
Do you have a garage sale in your country?
No, we don't have a garage sales. No. I don't know if it, but I'm not sure. If it is legal.
I'm not sure if it's legal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you broke up a little bit, so the connection doesn't seem to be very strong. Okay, I guess, yeah, how do you get rid of your old stuff?
You have to.
Mm-mm. Yeah, you're breaking up. Okay, so is it maybe Heidi, is it Julieta that's breaking up, or is it my connection? It's a little bit slow.
Julieta?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can hear her.
Okay.
Mm,
Could you hear her answer?
Yeah, no, I couldn't hear her answer, but now I
okay.
can.
Okay. Yeah, now I can hear you too, Julieta. Okay.
Okay. Uh, well, my answer was that I don't know if it's legal or not.
Okay. Yeah, reasonable. Natalie, welcome to class. Natalie, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Um, and Natalie, where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Okay. We would probably say I'm from the Ukraine. So some nations we add the in front of. Um, okay, so from the Ukraine, and yeah, nice. Well, welcome to class.
Thank you.
Okay, and maybe Heidi, what are some ways that you can negotiate lower prices? How can you negotiate lower prices?
Usually I say I buy 2 or 3 or more packages or 2 things. Then please discount into half or 30%, please.
Half, third. Okay,
30% to 50%.
yeah, so 30% to 50%.
Mm.
Okay, so buying kind of in bulk.
Yeah, then in Tunisia, there's an open market, very famous, I forgot. Then I found date. Do you know date? Dried
Dates, like,
date,
yeah, yeah.
a sweet fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And I negotiated into half. Then next day, I went to the supermarket. They are selling the same price after
Oh
discount.
no. Oh no. Okay. That's always a shame, but I guess on the bright side you didn't pay any more. Um, wow. So they really had a big markup. Um, all right. And Heidi, can you ask Natalie the first question?
What is
Mm.
the garage sale?
Garage sale
Hmm.
is maybe when people sell some things.
Okay, can you be a little bit more explicit? Can you explain a little bit more?
I don't know. We haven't got garage sales in our country.
We don't have.
Yes.
Can you repeat that one more time? The last sentence? Can you repeat that?
Mm. We don't have garage sales in our country.
Good. Yeah. And where are you from? What
I'm
country are you
from
from?
Ukraine.
Right. Gosh, my memory is just gone. And the other question I was going to ask is how do you pronounce your name? How do you say your name?
What?
How do you say your name? How do you pronounce your name?
My name is Natalie.
Natalie. Okay, perfect. Um, and I think we're good on this page. Let's go on to the next page. Julieta, can you read through these words?
Haggle, bargain, cheap, junk, browse, accumulate, antique, mm, yard sale, driveway,
All right, let's look at browse
browse,
and accumulate.
accumulate.
Good. Okay. Um, and any questions here? Okay. Um, okay. Um, Maybe Natalie.
Is
Oh,
driveway and private place, private
yeah.
possession?
Yes.
Hmm.
So, what is a driveway, Heidi?
Driveway is private way. For example, wide street and the person can need to go come back to her house, but there are no way. And then they needed to make some street, narrow street for only the her family. No,
Okay.
no,
Um,
different.
yeah. I think kind of. So if this is a road and maybe this is a house,
Mm-hmm.
the driveway is just that little section that goes from the road to the house.
Yes, yes. I wanted to say that, but it's
Yeah.
difficult.
So it's private. So where this woman is right now, she's on her driveway. This would be a driveway. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. And Natalie,
Mm.
what does haggle mean? What does haggle mean?
When haggle, when people sell,
When
when
people
people,
sell?
yes.
Okay. It's maybe a little bit more complicated.
Mm.
Julieta, can you describe haggle?
Mm. Haggle is when you want to make a deal and you contract about the price.
Contract about the price. We wouldn't use the verb contract.
Um, mm, 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 mm.
Negotiate.
Yeah, negotiate would be a good one.
Trade.
Trade is a little bit off too. You can like fight about the price.
Discuss.
Um, yeah,
When the
discuss.
seller puts the price,
Not when the seller puts the price. So it's when there's one price and then you try to change the price.
yes.
So if it starts at 15 and you say 10 and he says 14 and you say 13 and he says deal. Something like that. That would be haggling. So you're trying to change the price. All right, and I think we're good. Let's go on. Um, Heidi, can you try the first sentence?
To be this junk for years, we should have to get rid of it all. To be we accumulating. We have been accumulating. No,
Good. Yeah,
we have been
nice.
accumulating this junk for years. We should have a garage sale. Have a garage sale to get rid of it all.
Nice. And Natalie, what about the next one?
This clock is real cheap.
We'd say real. So you could say this clock is really
Real
cheap.
cheap. Is
No,
real cheap.
not quite. So you could say this clock is really cheap. But because it's real,
Mm.
it's different.
Antique.
Yeah, antique. This clock is a
Antique.
real antique.
Antique. If it were in a store, I'd to pay hundreds.
Yeah, and then with to pay, we need to conjugate it. We need to change the tense of this verb. How do you conjugate to pay?
Mm, I paid. I
If it
paid
were in a store, it's a hypothetical situation.
if it were in a store. I paid hundreds.
Conditional, impossible situation.
Mm-hmm.
So if it were in a store, I would use a modal verb here.
I don't know. I
Would,
I
could,
want the
should,
yes.
might. So yeah,
I could pay hundreds.
in this case, we would want to say would.
What? I would pay hundreds.
You could also say might, but could wouldn't be the best one there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read the whole sentence? So, Natalie, can you read the whole sentence? Can you read the entire sentence?
Mm-hmm. If you have a yard sale, you
Sorry. Can you read this
uh-huh.
sentence? One more
This
time.
clock is real antique. If it were in a store, I would pay hundreds.
Good. Okay. And Julieta, can you try the next one?
If you have a yard sale, you will need to haggle with lots of strangers.
Good. Nicely done. And Heidi, what about the next one?
Let's get out of here. Everything I see here is junk.
Nice. Good. And the next one, Natalie.
Mm-hmm. I bought this cheap
Nice.
roller skates at a garage sale last week, and they have broken already.
Nice. Really good job. Really great.
Thank you.
Broken. Okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
They have broken or they had broken.
They've broken already. Because they are broken right now.
If that roller skate had broken when I bought it.
When could we use had broken? So you could say something like they had already broken when I wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
or they had already broken by the time I put them on. So yeah, it's further in the past than another event in the past is when we'd use the past progressive or the past perfect. Further in the past than an event in the past.
So time closed. I bought this cheap roller skate at a garage sale last week, and they had broken already.
No. So because they've broken already, it's still in the present. We wouldn't use the past perfect there because they've broken already. It's like right now they are broken. So yeah, I bought them last week and they've already broken. Just because right now they've already broken, it's a state of being that is current. So you could say they'd broken by the time I put them on. So I bought them last week and they had already broken by the time I put them on. And that'd be fine. but you want to change it from already to the time I put them on. Hopefully, does that make sense, Heidi?
If I put when I bought this cheap coaster that the girl said last week, they had already broken.
When I bought them, they were broken
Mhm.
because it's just their state of being in the past. They were broken when I bought them. Yeah, somebody had already broken them, or somebody had broken them before I bought them. It could work too. But yeah, they were broken when I bought them. It's a little bit complicated, but I think you've got the idea. Does anybody have any other questions?
I have a question. If I use antique in plural, these clocks are real antiques?
Yeah, antiques.
Antiques. Okay.
Anything else?
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try a story. And I think we're with Julieta. Can you read the title and try to...
Make up a story about someone shopping at a yard sale.
Okay.
Once upon a time. Oh, sorry.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Once upon a time, in the village close to the
In the village
a
close
smith,
to...
the river.
Julieta, you're breaking up. I don't
Oh,
know
I'm
what
so
you're saying.
sorry. The smith,
Okay.
the other was a smith.
All right, so one more time. Once upon a time in the village close to the river.
There was a smith. Sorry.
There's a smith. Okay. All right, Heidi, can you take up the story from there?
What's the myth?
Julieta, what's a smith?
He's an artisan that worked with iron.
Blacksmith?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only Smith is a like name.
A smith is like somebody who works with metal.
They
Smith.
usually say blacksmith, right?
A blacksmith is somebody who works with like iron, a silversmith, a
A different.
goldsmith.
Only a person name.
No, so a smith is somebody who works with metal. It became a name because that was a common way to refer to somebody. So the smith in town became like, oh, it's John the Smith, so his name became John Smith. So it became a name because it first was a job. So a smith is just somebody who works with metal. We can have a blacksmith, silversmith, goldsmith, tinsmith. Those are all different types of smiths. Does that make sense, Heidi?
Yes.
Okay. How would you continue the sentence?
He had made a lot of accessories. Accessories are non-countable.
He had made a lot of accessories.
Countable.
A lot works. So he'd made a lot of accessories. Yeah.
And they are very popular among women. But sometimes he made mistakes. He accumulated a lot of things. A lot of mistaken things. How can I say?
Like a lot of imperfect things, or
Imperfect.
imperfect. Yeah.
So he decided to sell them in a very cheap price.
At a cheap price.
At a cheap price.
Okay. El, welcome to class. El, how's it going?
Can you hear me? Hi,
I
teacher.
can hear you now. Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Yeah, and welcome to class. Anna Carolina, welcome to class as well. How are you?
Hi, Josh. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay, nice. Yeah, and welcome to class as well. Natalie, how would you continue the story?
Mm. He many no many women come to his garage sales. Came to his garage sales and they want to buy. They want to buy good things, cheap, good things, cheap. No,
Cheap. We need to make it an adverb.
cheap.
So we have adjective,
Mhm.
which is cheap, and an adverb, which is cheap. A little bit
Cheapest.
different. Not cheapest. So adverbs generally end in ly. So adverbs generally end in ly.
Cheapy.
So what's ly? So it'll be cheap.
Cheaper.
With ly at the end. So we
Cheaply.
need,
Cheap.
yeah, cheaply.
Cheaply.
Yeah,
Oh.
cheaply. That's an adverb.
Mhm.
So other adverbs, so like quick would be an adjective, and quickly would be the adverb. Yeah, so you could say smart and smartly. If you do something smartly, you do it intelligently. So that's the adjective and the adverb. So most adverbs end in ly.
Mhm.
So again, we're modifying buy. How are you buying it? You're buying it cheaply. And how do we make want into the past tense?
Wanted.
Wanted. Yeah, good. Okay.
It's all.
Nice. Good. Ken, welcome to class. How's it going, Ken?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Okay, good. I'm doing really well, thanks. All right. And so, Ken, have you read the story so far?
Not yet. No.
Okay. What about you, Ed? Have you read the story? What we've got to so far? El? Anna Carolina, what about you?
Oh, thank you very much. I've read.
Okay, how would you continue?
Okay, thank you for asking me. Usually when I arrive late, you
No,
don't.
just go in order.
Oh, thank you a lot. Uh, she she saw a very interesting object there, and she bought it for just $5. Afterwards, um, they realized it was worth more than $1 million. And the Smith found out in a news on a newspaper in an, a newspaper that the woman was selling that object in a what's the name when people raise a sign to give more and more money?
In an auction?
Yes, in an auction, and he regretted selling the object and decided to sue the woman.
And decided to sue. 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 I'm just super slow today. Okay, and good. So maybe a woman, because we haven't really introduced a she yet. So a woman saw a very interesting object there, and she bought it afterwards. Okay, good, and that is good. And all right. Ale, are you there? I know we kind of lost
Yes,
you.
yes. I'm here.
Okay. How would you kind of continue this?
uh, After this episode, the Smith controlled his things more accurately because he don't want to worth a lot of money like the worth
To worth?
to lose a lot of money like the recently episode
Like the recent episode.
recent episode.
Okay. Past tense.
Because it didn't want.
Yeah, one is what I like. And a preposition.
Like that. No, that.
That's a demonstrative. We need a preposition.
Mm, like in the recent episode.
Yeah, like in the recent episode.
Recent episode.
Episode. Okay. All right. And I I think we're good with this. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes. I have one. You, the article before auction, auction,
Did I not put an N?
it
Ah,
say, I
okay.
was wondering if it should be N.
It definitely should be.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Can I say for a cheap price? Just happened
For a
before.
cheaper price?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
for a cheaper price. That would work. Any other questions? Maybe let's. Nah, let's try this. And so I think we're with Julieta. Instead of doing this buyer, what would be the buyer? What would the buyer want?
Mm. I want a rocking chair.
So the buyer wants a rocking chair.
Yes.
Okay, how much does he want to pay?
I want to pay only $10.
Only $10. Does the rocking chair have any damage?
Rocking chair. I want a pink rocking chair.
Okay. Wants a pink.
Only $10, and the rocking chair has well, I don't know the name of the things that you put your arm on.
An armrest.
Armrest?
Mm-hmm.
It's an armrest. It's broken.
Okay, so has armrest
broken?
other way around? Broken armrest. Blue house or red house or yeah. Broken armrest. Okay. And Heidi, can you describe the clock owner a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Or the
Rocking chair owner. Rocking chair owner. This rocking chair was. I'm sorry. This rocking. His grandfather used to use this rocking chair for long years. He loved this rocking chair, but recently he died, so he decided to sell it in his garage.
So you decide to sell it for how much?
Decided. It came from Italy.
How? Okay.
That time it was very expensive. He wanted to get at least $500.
Oh wow. $100. So that is a big difference. So yeah, if we look at like a rocking chair, it has a part on the bottom that looks like that, and then the rest of it is like a regular chair. If we can do that, so this would be kind of like a rocking chair. Just a regular chair with a rock. So it goes from side to side. You can lean back and it'll go back, and you lean forward, it'll go forward. A swing is a little bit different. A swing is something that hangs from above. So we can also have swinging chairs, but that would mean it's like attached to a rope from above. And this is swing. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, Natalie, if you are the buyer, how would you approach the owner? What do you say? Natalie? Natalie, your microphone is muted. Are you there? Natalie? Okay, maybe Ken. How would you start out as the buyer?
Okay. Hello. I'm searching for a rocking chair, and this chair is pink. But the arm has a broken, and I found same armchair in I forgot the name in Yahoo auction in $10. Why do you sell me this $10?
Why don't you sell me this for $10?
Yes.
Maybe this one? $10?
One for $10.
Yeah. What preposition do we add?
Yahoo auction in $10 at
Not.
at for $10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that works. And Ael, how would you respond?
Okay. According to me, $10 is too low for this armchair. For me, it has a important story, important relation with this chair. I have an important relation with this chair. And
maybe
yeah.
instead of saying for me, just say I have unimportant.
Okay, I have an important relationship with this chair, and the wood of this item is very very solid. I don't know, and it's very fine, very valuable.
Okay.
So I ask you at least $500 for this chair.
Okay. This chair. Preposition.
Ask you on at least. Ask you for
Mm-hmm.
for at least
Plural.
Dollar?
Dollar.
Dollars.
Plural. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear what you said back here. And the blank of this item?
In this chair and I don't remember.
The blank is very solid.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. B- b- Maybe we could say, and this item is very solid.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. And Ana Carolina, how would you respond?
$500? Have you lost your mind? Listen to me. If it was that solid, it wouldn't have a broken armrest. You cannot put an emotion price on it. If you are that attached to to this rocking chair, why are you selling it? Be realistic. No one is going to buy this item. As I told you, I saw an equal uh, an equal rocking chair in a Yahoo auction for $10. I would be willing to pay $15, but no more than that.
Nice. Really good job.
I think you are such a nut.
I think you are. I think you're a nut. Yeah, I think you're such a nut. Yeah, I think you're a nut would probably be better. Instead of saying such a nut, um, maybe if we're telling somebody not to be such a nut, so we could say like, don't be such a nut. Like, don't be so much of a nut.
Okay, don't be such a nut.
Yeah, or I think you're a nut. I think you're a nut.
I think it don't be such a nut is better.
Okay, yeah, I mean both work. Okay, and Julieta, how would you respond?
You are using crosswords, and you do not pay attention to my emotion.
What was that one more time?
You do not pay attention to my emotion.
Okay, that's it?
Well, I don't want to be. I don't want to be ripped off.
I don't want to be a ripoff?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Sorry.
That is just want to pay $15. It is very low price.
Okay, maybe I don't want. We would probably say I'm not going to let you rip me off.
That you read me.
Okay, $15 is too low. Okay, and Heidi, how would you respond?
Yeah, I think so. I'm waiting. Okay, if no one comes to here to buy it, please call me later. I'm living close to your house.
I live close to your house.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Nice. Okay, really good. Any questions here? That's 2 words. Okay, we are just about out of time. I've got another class coming up right after this if you guys want to join it. I'd love to have you. But yeah, thanks for coming in, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Bye.